Hold on, I'm just going to start. Okay.
Great. Hello, everyone. If you are joining us today, this is the demo day for Africa, and we are glad to have you here. If this is your first time joining us, the Africathon is a Pan African hackathon where we bring individuals from all over the continent to learn, network, and then try and build solutions to some of the problems we face within the continent. And today we have Team Wamika and Link of Angel joining us for the demo day replay. Coming up first would be Team Wamika, and we're happy to have you guys here. And Team Wamika, are you ready?
We are ready. Thank you,
Okay.
Andrew.
The
Should
floor
I
is yours.
start?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for allowing us this opportunity. Our team worked on tackling issues pertaining to gender equality in Africa. My name is Fatima Zora Hakam, and our team is comprised of Chloe Tenemu, Lucy Schnitzer, and James Gakuru. So, through a series of primary and secondary research, we were able to get a better grasp of the issues that women face due to gender inequality in Africa, both in the workplace and in their homes. Just to give you a little bit of background and statistics, about one out of 5 women have experienced violence in the past year. 243 million girls between age 15 and 49 have experienced violence in the past 12 months. There are about 45.6% of women 15 years and older in Africa that have experienced violence, and this high incidence can be correlated to low levels of education, exposure to violence elsewhere, patriarchal systems, and attitudes. So we can see that there is definitely a gender divide, and one of the reasons why is that women might not really have access to technology to, even just contact for help, or that there are crowded homes or issues relating to substance abuse, limited access to service, and reduced peer support, which might be exacerbating these types of conditions. Other reasons that are limiting the access for help for women around violence and abuse are, one, lack of funding going forward for these types of initiatives, lack of access to technology and resources such as people or even organizations. 3 is lack of communities that acknowledge domestic abuse and violence being an issue. And for women and girls who are sheltered in with their abusers and who maybe fear some kind of consequence at the hand of the abusers. The last reason is that there is a fear that this problem might not be held discreetly, which is one of the biggest burdens that women currently face. We also have pinpointed from our product that our users are marginalized women. This includes vulnerable women living in low-income areas or rural areas. They can also be teenage girls, women in armed conflict, and women in gender-biased workplaces. We did conduct some interviews, and through these interviews, we were really able to understand the challenges that these users face. We spoke to both married and single women ranging from age 20 to 60 years old. These women's living conditions involve renting rooms in shared apartments or living with other family members. The challenges that they face are numerous. Their main priority is really to survive and stay alive. Secondly, they face a daily challenge of feeding themselves and their families. Mental health is also a taboo in many regions, which is somewhat also non-existent in women's lives. So you don't really have many organizations or people really talking about the importance of taking care of your mental health. There's also a lack of community support where most of the women we spoke to felt ashamed to speak about their experiences. Key features in our platform include user sign-up. There are 2 sign-up options. The first one is for individual users called beneficiaries who visit the website in need of assistance. They can and are required to enter some details and which are authenticated using their phone number. We did this because we are aware that many women in these regions might not have access to email or other types of forms of communications, which is why we made it easier for them to be able to do it through their cell phone. The other sign-up option is for donors who are providing the services, and they are authenticated via email. The second feature that we have is peer connections and community building. Connections are recommended to users based on their location. This is through a GPS locator. Users can use the search button to find other women within their area. The third feature is skill development. During the sign-up process, beneficiaries specify their area of expertise and the kind of skills that they are interested in learning. On that basis, the system recommends groups of individuals that can offer them programs towards developing that particular chosen skill. The last feature is emergency support function. Users in high-risk situations are able to make use of the emergency report feature on the site. Users click the Get Help button and are asked to fill a short form describing their situation after submission. And after submission, they are linked with authorities and peers within that area who can actually be able to check up on them or just help diffuse the situation. Here's an overview of our prototype and what our platform, Wimika, would look like. The next steps would be to collaborate with nonprofits to be able to implement Wimika within their organization and have them be able to speak to the women who are a part of their organizations to encourage them to be able to use this platform and making them feel very safe and secured while using this platform. The second step would be to invite women users to join by hosting in-person trainings to be able to educate them on the platform and make them understand what the features are, how to use it, and this will also be helpful because it will help spread word of mouth for other women that they know who will be of need of the platform in the future. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for that, Bhumika. Thank you so much, Fatima. That was really detailed. I like how well it's purely minimalistic and clean, and that's amazing as well. And so, coming up next would be Ikechukwu from Team Link Up NG. Could you please share your screen so that we can set up your presentation? So if you're joining us, this is the Pan African Hackathon event. Over the course of 5 days, starting from May 11th, which is Monday, we brought in individuals from all over the continent to come together, network, learn, and create solutions to tackle some of the problems we face in the continent today. And so the team that presented before now is Team Womika. and they are focused on gender equality. Right now, coming up is the link of NG. And while we wait for the screen to present, we're waiting for a moment.
Hello.
Can you share your screen?
I'm having little issues on sharing my screen.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Can you use the chat session so you can try leaving the chat and then you can leave the stream and join back and see if you can get your screen back up.
All right.
Okay. Okay, we have your screen now. So cool. Great. Are you ready to present?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Is it possible that you can have this page exported to like a PDF and then you can present from the PDF?
All right. All right.
Okay. Are you are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you can click. Okay, sorry. Just there's a button you can click at the top that's close to the three window ties, and click on present mode. Right. I think there's a button just after the percentage view, the save view, the other button that looks like a hamburger. You can click on it, and then it will enter toggle presentation.
Please come again.
Okay, so you can click on it. I
Didn't
said
get you.
after the percentage, the option for percentage, where you see 26%, and then there's a button, just the hamburger, there's beside the context menu on your screen. You can click on it and toggle presentation. Yes. Okay. So go to the hamburger menu, right? And go to the hamburger menu. Oh, this is fine as well. Can you see the after 33%? Next is another icon, the second icon, so that it will be big enough for us to see the screen.
After the word, I can't hear you.
Okay, it's fine. You can present. I think it's okay. I think we can present with this.
So my team is made up of two people, and we did a project on mobile application that provides blue collar services within the local area. So we found out that the major problem is unemployment and lack of credibility, accessibility, and feasibility of workers in Nigeria. We carried out some questionnaires, and we found out that so many people are unemployed in our local area. So one of the problems we found is that we have high level of poverty in Nigeria, increase in the number of independent people, and high rates of crimes in our area. So we got into a statistics, and I found out that there is a high level of unemployment rate in Nigeria, stand at 30.70, sorry, in 12 months. In urban areas, about 3.4 million Nigerians find it very hard to get a job. That's according to MBS statistics, and 6.8 are unemployed in Nigeria. While in the rural areas, the number of MBS recorded that 4.7 million are unemployed in rural areas. So, my name is Akuma Ikechukwu, and I have the skills of web programming age 19. So basically, the app is 6 close gap between accessibility, visibility, and credibility of local workers and efficient user outcome. Also, services like computer repairs, phone repairs, dry cleaning, electrical services, plumbing services, cleaning services, painting services, cleaning services, and a whole lot more can get jobs through this platform. So the key success factors include establishing relevance. So it's gonna be a platform where people can get jobs and get employed and avoid and reduce the rate of crime. So you'll be making connections between the user and and the vendor. So and also we'll be able to predict the results. So my closing point is that the true charity is not giving bread or money, but providing employment. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Ikechukwu, for the presentation. So, if you're joining us, this is the Pan African Hackathon, and these talented individuals have been working since May 11th to 16th, and today is our demo replay. Okay, in the absence of any other presentation, I'd like to say thank you for joining us. It has truly been a thrilling experience, and we've been so glad. We've been so glad. It has been amazing, truly amazing.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you can present.
I'm Eka if I'm from
Okay,
yeah, I'm
okay.
Eka if I'm from Drive
Yeah,
Nation.
yeah, you can present.
Uh, okay, I will share my screen for present.
Okay.
Sir, can I present? Can I start by the project and after present the PowerPoint?
Oh, sorry. If yes, you can. Partagez votre écran. I I
Okay.
think it's also fine if you present your
So
yeah.
so
We
uh, I I shared my screen. Do you see it?
yep.
Okay. So uh, w- when we arrive on our page on our application, we have this page that is the index page, and on this page, when we arrive, you have to start by login, because if you haven't a account, you can't have access to our application. So here we can have we can follow this application from in English and in French.
Excuse me, Ephraim.
We have
Ephraim.
this. When you do it, it translates, and you can
Ephraim.
work
Ephraim.
in English. So after this,
Excusez-moi.
yes, yes, sir,
Présent en français.
yes,
Présent en français.
oui, ok, il n'y a pas de problème.
Yeah.
Donc lorsqu'on arrive sur notre plateforme, la plateforme en elle-même a été conçue ça a été conçu dans le but de faciliter l'obtention ainsi que le suivi des codes de la route et l'obtention des permis de conduire. Donc, afin d'avoir un suivi général sur tous les utilisateurs, on demande à ce que l'utilisateur, à son arrivée, puisse se connecter. Et dans le cas où il ne peut pas se connecter, il s'inscrit. Voici ici le formulaire d'inscription. Donc, lorsque l'utilisateur finit d'entrer ça et qu'il continue, on lui annonce que son inscription a été prise en compte et qu'il recevra par la suite un mail de confirmation. Maintenant, bon, par la suite, lorsqu'il va accepter le mail, il aura un reCAPTCHA à remplir et puis après le reCAPTCHA, ce sera fini. Voilà, le reCAPTCHA dans le but de voir si c'est vraiment un utilisateur et pas un robot. Voilà. Maintenant, par la suite, lorsqu'on arrive sur notre plateforme, l'utilisateur ayant créé son compte a ici son nom et puis a la possibilité de pouvoir suivre les cours s'il est inscrit, suivre son évolution, participer aux tests, suivre ses notifications, avoir son profil, gérer les paramètres de son compte ou se déconnecter. Donc ici, on a un slide à deux images qui présentent en quelque sorte le site. Et puis, en dessous du slide, on a ce mot-là qui est info, c'est-à-dire s'il y a des infos primordiales qu'on veut présenter aux utilisateurs, on n'a qu'à les présenter ici. Et puis, en défilant, ça va interpeller l'utilisateur. Donc, en dessous, maintenant, on a les trois fonctions principales du projet, à savoir obtenir le code de la route, obtenir le permis de conduire, et puis enfin effectuer un recyclage. Donc, par rapport à l'obtention du code de la route, lorsque l'utilisateur clique ici, c'est en train de charger. L'utilisateur clique sur l'obtention du code de la route. Ici, il y a la photo qui indique que c'est une formation. Voilà, donc c'est une formation qu'il devra suivre. Et puis en dessous, ce champ-là normalement symbolise une description de cette formation, c'est-à-dire l'objectif et à quel but on voudrait l'atteindre. Maintenant, en dessous, il y a les caractéristiques de cette formation, c'est-à-dire le nombre d'étapes. Ici, on a voulu gérer notre application de telle manière que l'utilisateur puisse suivre son évolution étape par étape. Donc ici, c'est-à-dire cette formation complète contient un nombre d'étapes. Ici, elle contient une information en fonction des quiz. Maintenant, en bas, on lui dit que l'utilisateur pourra suivre ça à son rythme. Et puis, enfin, le tarif. Maintenant, lorsqu'il est apte à tout ça, il accepte les caractéristiques. Et puis, maintenant, après avoir appuyé sur commencer, on va le rediriger vers un moyen de paiement. Voilà. Vu que c'est un prototype et qu'on a, disons, manqué de temps, donc on a juste mis les présentations, c'est-à-dire en Côte d'Ivoire ici, ce sont des moyens, ce sont ces moyens-là qui sont, disons, plus faciles à effectuer les transferts d'argent. Voilà, puisque tout le monde est capable de les utiliser à partir du moment où on atteint la jeunesse. Voilà. Donc, après avoir fini de remplir ce côté-là, l'utilisateur, nous avons fini de remplir ce côté. L'utilisateur vient maintenant suivre son cours. C'est-à-dire lorsqu'il va rentrer ici, à ce niveau-là, il va commencer l'étape 1 parce qu'on suppose que tous ceux qui arrivent sont novices et qu'ils viennent apprendre. Donc, l'étape 1, c'est le niveau de la circulation. Voilà. Donc, la circulation, il va débuter la formation. Maintenant, à l'intérieur, il y a différents thèmes. Voilà. Et puis, en dessous, on lui donne une information par rapport à l'examen. Donc, l'examen, c'est après avoir fini de suivre tous les thèmes ainsi que tous les cours, que la session de l'examen s'ouvre afin de pouvoir voir si l'utilisateur est vraiment apte à ça. Voilà. Ensuite, il y a les séquences et enfin les sessions. Voilà. Maintenant, par page ici, voici de quelle manière les cours sont censés se présenter. En appuyant sur suivant, ça donne le prochain titre ainsi que sa description à l'intérieur. Maintenant, par la suite, au niveau de l'obtention du code de la route, okay, au niveau de l'obtention du code de la route, oh putain, excusez, ok. Au niveau de l'obtention du code de la route, l'utilisateur ici, il effectue une demande. Voilà. C'est-à-dire, il demande il vient nous voir, il demande le permis de conduire. Donc, nous, on va s'arranger à prendre ces informations et faire de telle manière à ce que ces informations-là puissent parvenir à une auto-école afin qu'il les traite et lui permette d'obtenir un permis. Mais tout ça dans de brefs délais. Voilà, ici, on lui présente les pièces qu'il devra fournir et puis il va continuer. Maintenant, ici, il y a ce formulaire-là qui permet de récolter ces informations et par la suite, en faisant continuer, on lui transfère nos remerciements et on le signale qu'il recevra cela dans un bref délai. Voilà. Maintenant, par la suite, l'utilisateur a aussi la possibilité de voir son profil. Voilà. C'est-à-dire ici, il aura sa photo ainsi que son nom avec son mail. Et puis ici, il aura un suivi par rapport au thème, aux séquences qu'il a suivies ainsi qu'aux sessions. Voilà. Et puis aussi aux notes qu'il aura eues pendant les différents tests. Voilà. Donc, c'est en quelque sorte ça notre projet. Voilà, disons le début de notre projet ou ce que le temps nous a permis de réaliser. Monsieur, voici ainsi présenté le projet. Donc, je vais à présent passer au PowerPoint.
Ok, c'était bien. Merci beaucoup votre participer. Merci beaucoup pour avoir participé à Africathon 2020. Merci. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Um, we should be expecting a final participant. Else we might call it a day. Expecting one more participant. Okay, thank you for joining us. Somehow, one of our participants could not join us for this call, and so, like I said, this is the Pan African Hackathon, and we host a virtual event every year where we bring participants from all over Africa to apply design thinking, form teams across the continent, and build solutions to some of the problems that we face across in Africa and in our countries. And so far, these guys have been hacking for 5 days now, and the solutions they have created are amazing. We'll be tuning in back to announce the scores, and we hope you're also having a lovely day. Till then, wear nose masks, observe social distancing, and live a happy and a wealthy life. Thank you, guys.